ZfreeK. He's just jungling away. Complexity will be happy to just break even in these lanes because they've got that jungling advantage. Down bottom, Monkey's initiated on. A lot of damage coming his way. There's the Chaos Bolt. A few more auto attacks, and they will find it. It's Jeyo on the Tusk who draws the first blood.
All
right, nicely done. But not going to find anything. And that is an arcane rune for QO, so this is great for him. Level 6.
Yeah.
The Dream rune wants to head top with it. Do they have Ravage? Not yet. Boris still a ways away. Hit a TP out a couple times, so instead QO is hunting for ZfreeK.
Yeah.
Gonna pass right by him though. And now we'll find him from the high ground.
Very nice for QO here. Good positioning. Can he actually find this kill? There's the Dragon Tail after popping the Elder Dragon form.
Oh, raindrops.
One more auto attack. He's got it. Silence will connect, but it does not matter whatsoever. Nice, easy free kill there. And he popped the Arcane Rune, so it gets that shorter cooldown on Elder Dragon form. Saves him about 35 seconds or so. It's actually a pretty big deal. Meanwhile, back in the top lane, Boris one creep kill away from the Ravage. This could be bad for Complexity if they're not careful here. Can they kill just one creep? Instead, they'll go in onto Spectre. The stun from QO, the Breathe Fire. Now the snowball across. They get the kill. Boris tries to TP out, but it won't happen. Now ZfreeK joins the party. Bloodright does catch a silence on one. Stun onto the Nature's Prophet. That'll finish off Monkeys. It's a very back-and-forth fight. It's now QO on the front line. He's getting low. The Coconut comes right back to him, and then back to Chessie again. It's a 2-for-2. The Brew Split doing a lot of work. Still about 20% duration. Chessie blocked in completely from the Treants. Very nice micro-unit control here from Complexity as they do take this fight. And some slow siege down bottom. QO with the Elder Dragon form. Just slowly chipping away. Hard for Complexity to defend here. Moon on the Spectre. Lingering nearby. Does have a haunt. Looks like he's going to go for Helm of the Dominator. See if they can get the deny on this tower. And Monkeys is actually the one to grab it. Chessie. Reality Rift. Chaos Bolt onto the Witch Doctor. Follow-up not quite there. Cask will take a bounce, but that's where it stops. Nice Breathe Fire on 2. QO has nowhere to go as he's the one that gets ruptured. And they'll go 1-for-1. Chessie tries to TP out. ZfreeK will have the damage with his friends. Jeyo as well gets taken down, and it's a 1-for-3 double kill for ZfreeK. Complexity wants
about the right clicks at all. It's just your ultis and your silences.
Having the double ultimate 2 scepter charges. QO up top comes in. Elder Dragon form. Dragon Tail onto Melons. Chessie's there with the follow-up. Stun locked full to 0. Nothing the poor Melon could do.
I even had some illusions to help out with the push here, but...
Is that Blink Dagger up on Brewmaster? No, he's going for Vlad's first item. Interesting.
Yeah, he's doing the auras.
I like it. Up top, Chessie looking for a TP home. Seems he'll make it. 747 drops the trees. The Quelling Blade from QO, so he's able to make it out. Now he turns onto the Spectre. Brew Split, though. QO should be dead here. Bloodright actually falls short. This Dragonite just a little bit too tanky. They catch him with the stun, but there's
nice
Boris
save.
with a Ravage. Keeps him alive. They might be able to turn on Monkeys. Nope, there's that Wind Panda. Pesky little devil. Meanwhile, on the back line, they're still duking it out. QO and 747 going blow for blow. Susie in very deep. Meanwhile, on the other side, Jeyo not able to survive as Monkeys lives on just a sliver of HP. Moo going to make it out as well. Now back to the other way. 747 still alive, just barely, but that last auto attack will find Melons from the low ground. It's just not doing enough damage. It's a beautiful cast, but the Death Ward is missing the uphill. You see the evades coming for Mech. Looks like that'll be Arcane Mech for him, and then into the Blink Dagger. We've seen this pretty commonly on Tidehunter. Just try to tank up, get some utility for the team. Use the Ravage maybe a little more defensively in these first few. We'll see a 5-man squad from WanteD, though. All 5 in the top lane as they put some pressure on this Tier 1 tower. Looks like Complexity will not mount a defense. They're busy smoked up, roaming about the Radiant jungle. And now they come in. The TPs, the tower on a sliver of HP. Maybe they can just blow up 747, and they do. Can't even get the Panda split off. That's a misplay from Complexity. A 3v5 at best as 2 of their members were still rotating in. Now the snowball in. Monkeys taking a lot of damage. Reality Rift stun. He will fall. Bloodright only connects on the Rubik. He'll get ruptured, but tries to TP out right away. QO keeps his friend alive. The Coconut falls just short from Melons. Now Reality Rift. The Coconut, no, now keeping him alive, but not for long. Ice Shards, another stun from the CK, and it's WanteD that strike back. They find a trio of kills. The top Tier 1 tower does die. Not
going, probably gonna have to look in towards a Maelstrom for some split push, but...
Yo, down bottom, Monkeys caught here. Out comes the Sprout. QO does not have the Elder Dragon form, but he does have a Dragon Tail. Can Monkeys juke him and jive him? The answer is yes. Meanwhile, back in the mid, Coconut bouncing around. Death Ward comes out, but Boris will survive through it.
holding it there. He's continuing the zone, but yeah, nice survival there. A-okay.
Up top. Uh-oh, TP in from Chaos Knight. It's a 3-on-1. He gets silenced. This is like the Brewmaster, but on the other side of the coin. Chessie just dies 1v3. That's it.
All right.
It's a freebie.
Flipping right back. And
Up top, they were thinking about maybe moving into
Tuscan. Look at this.
Kill.
Yeah, the Centaur stalking them, though, to make sure monkeys will be safe as well.
Now the slow siege mid. They force out the glyph. Nice stun onto Brewmaster before he can split. Melon's on the other side. Sprout. Cass going to start bouncing around, but no, the snowball across. Out comes the split from Brew, and this Dragon Knight locked down, but boris with a huge Ravage connects on 3, drops the mech, keeps QO alive a little bit longer, and might have just salvaged this fight for WanteD. QO does end up dying. Moo trying to get out. Ice shards fly, but it's not enough. Panda's in the back line. Messing up this fight, but he is going to go back into Panda form. Su 747, he's isolated, and they bring him down now 1-for-1 with complexity on the retreat. Ice shards will actually block out ZfreeK just a little bit here. Rubik with the stolen spectral dagger comes in for a telekinesis.
Nice grab,
Jeyo might be able to just finish off Melon straight up. Chessie with another stun into Reality Rift. This CK doing a hell of a lot of damage in these fights. It is WanteD that finds the 1,500 gold after the mech.
We also have the double ruptures ready to come out here from ZfreeK.
Oh, okay. Big opening here. Smoke. They catch Swindle. Poor Witch Doctor just obliterated.
Oh, well. That's a tank the gank moment. That's fine.
Yep.
That's right. It's the only way he gets gold. He doesn't really farm too much.
They find the DK. He's deep behind the tower. He does get silenced. Drops the Elder Dragon form, but he's got a lot of teammates inbound. Can they get here in time to save the DK? That is a resounding no. Chessie caught by the coconut. Brew split's already come out. This could be the end of the Chaos Knight as well. He tries to armlet toggle, but it won't be enough to survive. They'll get a free tower, and it's not done yet. Tusk caught by the Earth, or the Wind Panda rather, sets it up for the rest of the team as the boulder toss flies through, and it will be a 3-0. ZfreeK on the mega kill streak as they now move into this tier 2 tower. This is a huge synergy there. Boris, invisible, not a smoke as he goes in onto Melons. He does have the Ravage, but he gets ruptured, and this makes things a little precarious for Tide. He also gets silenced. Oh no. They will get the kill on monkeys, but they stop the Ravage from coming out, and it's an okay opening to the fight for
Well, creeps took a little while to get here, and a glyph, so time being delayed. Panda's available. 20 seconds until we have our Nature's Prophet back, though.
Here we go. 747 jumps in, clap right into Brew split. Snowball from the Tusk, but not going to do much on the side. Chessie just completely surrounded. Boris has the Ravage, but trying to find the opening to use it. Melon's in the back line with a huge Death Ward, destroying the team. Chessie and Boris both down, and now QO put up into the air. He is invisible, and they've got no detection. The Shadow get it off. Can anybody TP in to save him? I mean, this is going to buy him a little bit. And, okay, enough time to outlast the Dust of Appearance and get off another Shadow Blade. So, nicely done. If he didn't have the Quelling Blade there, though, that would have been a totally different story.
Yeah, and I'm just taking a peek over at Moo here. He's got that Radiance queued up after his Vanguard being done down. We'll see if it saves him here.
Well, looks like it's certainly helping. Jeyo has the sigil down, slowing Moo, but he moves into the tree line. The fight breaks out on multiple fronts as Jeyo gets killed first. Boris with a Ravage on 2, but Moo and 747 still alive. Chessie reinitiates Moo so low, but makes it up to the high ground as Monkeys comes in. They're going to try to pursue this, but now the Blood Right completely zones them out, and the Spectre will indeed live. Now Monkeys, he's in a world of hurt, trying to TP out. Chessie does have the stun, and Monkeys will fall. So ends up kind of okay for WanteD here, but could have been worse for Complexity given that Spectre.
Talking. Yeah, no, it's actually good on Crystal Maiden, though. That's the problem. It's good on everyone. That's the issue. When there's position 4 silencers building in every game, there's a problem. But
747 again starts off this fight great for Complexity. PPD gets destroyed. Jeyo shortly after, and now Chessie completely locked in the trees. Set to be a 3-0 in the blink of an eye as Complexity take yet another team fight. We see ZfreeK even using the Force Staff for extra.
And we're kind of back to that right now. Moo has the dagger for escape here.
Well, Moo may die, but he's already bought the Relic, so it's not the end of the world here. His team's starting to come in to try to mount a defense, but they cannot. QO finds credit for that kill. Melon's the only one here. Now it's a 1v4 for him. And I don't think there's any way he survives this one. QO, he's now picked up the Silver Edge, so they do have break on this Dragon Knight. Pretty good against Spectre. They can definitely hold here, but this is a big opportunity for WanteD to get some damage in. 747 tries to pop into the ult. It gets interrupted. Ravage comes out, but the Force Staff chain, it almost keeps him alive, but it's not enough. That'll be 3 heroes down. There is a buyback on the Brewmaster. He'll use it. He has ultimate, so it's a good choice.
Oh, that
DK
toggle
armlet
QO.
toggling as they will lose Chessie after Rupture comes out. They'll finish off the tier 3 tower, so now they can go for Shrine. ZfreeK trying to chase out. They want this kill on QO, but the armlet toggle is just too much. He toggles it once more, TP's home, and he will live. They only lose one there.
Can afford that.
Yeah, you don't want to hand it over passively, that's for sure. But just look how slow this is. WanteD are just slowly wrapping around into the pit.
Yeah, they have Phantasm.
QO on the other side realizes there's no sentry, gets a little bit of an opening onto Spectre, forces out the Haunt. This is at least delaying the Roche, breaking things up. Chaos Knight gets bouldered on in. Compliments of the Tusk, who gets dagoned, and Chessie dies after. Now Boris, he hops in. Boris actually snatches the Aegis as the Dire finish off Roche, but this split is going to be too much. These Ruptures plus 4 staff are too much damage, and Boris is certainly to fall here. He's going to lose the Aegis, no doubt about it. He's evading like an absolute madman, but he will fall. So 3
I can
for
tell
0.
you that Roche was most certainly in favor of that stun span thing. Wow, he actually got the blink off. All right, I can't say I expected that.
Impressive. Can they still get him a second time? The Shrine is up. Maybe his friends can TP, but oh wait, his friends are dead.
Has Ravage in 2 seconds. The comeback.
No friends to be found. Let's see how much space can Boris create.
No, he tried to go for it.
Not much. Yeah, ZfreeK will finish him off. Okay.
Get the
Well,
old blink out of Ravage too. Maybe ensure these splits, which have been well focused down by WanteD.
yeah.
And speaking of which, they're also close with PPD with the blink.
They have not made this game easy for 747. And speak of the devil, jumped on in the mid and just destroyed. But
damage,
Complexity
though, the silence.
strikes back. The Ravage not going to be enough here, or is it? They turn it the other way. A 2 for 2. He's already used the Haunt on Spectre, but now Swindles drops the Death Ward. Chessie not going to be able to survive through this one. And in the end, it's a 2 for 4. QO, the only one left alive. He had a double damage rune there. It almost looked like a good fight for WanteD, but I mean, they just dropped like flies. Complexity popped the Haunt. They popped a Rupture and a Dagon, and heroes just are deleted from the game, and they'll still find QO. Monkeys TP's in, Moo nearby, lane in the right, clicks, the Met comes out, and there is no way he gets this kill on Monkeys any further. It's a full 5-man wipe as Complexity look towards this mid lane.
And Monkey's just like TP's into that fight in the
Complexity pretty happy with that, considering that they lost a tier 3 tower and also had to buy back on their Brewmaster not too long ago. The tides really have turned. Speaking of tides, the Hunter moves in onto Moo. And ZfreeK says, well, try to kill my core, I'll destroy your support. And it's looking like a bad team fight for WanteD. Tide gets killed off to the side. Melons again with a huge Death Ward. That'll be enough to get the kill on Chessie. And Moo will continue to chase down Jeyo with the help of ZfreeK. It's another overwhelming success for Complexity as all 5 of WanteD end up in the grave. Trend buybacks coming, Tusk back in the game, but there's no glyph for the Radiant. They have a few buybacks still standing, but that's 2 tier 3 towers down now. QO forced to TP home in his own base, and he's so close that he even took damage from the Rupture. Here we go. Top melee barracks have been killed. Now the fight breaks out. Primal split onto PPD. This should be a dead Rubik, and indeed it is. Range barracks up top, certainly going to go down. This is the last stand for WanteD. It's a 4v5. They've got no Rubik for 45 seconds. There's the Ravage from Boris. Chessie pops the Phantasm, goes in to take the fight. Witch Doctor will actually die, but this Spectre is just doing so much work. They're going to bring him down quick, but Monkeys in the back line getting the right clicks off. WanteD using the buybacks. It's the Tide Hunter, but he still has no Ravage. Jeyo will get clicked down, and I think we could be moments from a GG here. The damage is just overwhelming. They dumped everything they had into Moo, but he's already picked up that 15 strength talent. He's just too goddamn tanky. There's the backstroke. I think it's over.
Oh, they're letting him live. This is true style right here. Excellent. No real way to go out in NA other than this.
GG. That's it. WanteD eliminated from Elimination Mode as Complexity finds the win in Game 3.
And you guys just out Jungle Bloodseeker like that.